And you're off the end, so definitely in the middle is Peter as the winner! Boy, that was quite tense. All right for the final. We'll see you later in Double or Drop, Peter. But now it's time for a wee film. Yes, the law of the land. Let's see two new recruits as they join Fight Against Crime. Yes, they're joining the Metropolitan Police. Over now to Pete and Bernie. Yes, we can feel quite safe on the streets with dear police like that. Right, I'll tell you, who's your best friend at home? Your cat? Your dog? Your little budgie? No? Your goldfish? Well, according to the goodies, a man's best friend is his duck.
Many's the been lonely.
Oh.
Many's the time I've felt sad.
Oh, dear.
But now I have found a companion, the best pal that I've ever had.
Is it your dog? Your dog?
Now, who is it carries the papers when I take him for romps in the park?
Your grandfather?
Who comes when I whistle? Who sits when I sing? And who doesn't whimper or bark?
I know.
A man's best friend is his duck.
His what?
Oh, a duck will bring you good luck. I don't want a budgie who says naughty words. I don't take to titmice or hummingbirds. And a hen can do nothing but cluck. No, a man's best friend is his duck.
What is a duck? A duck is fidelity with feathers. A watchdog with webbed feet. A duck is strong even when wet. And when you come home after a hard day being nibbled by vultures, something will run down the path to meet you, something, who cares? Your duck. And as you settle down in your armchair, she'll climb upon your knee. And as she lays her head on your shoulder and she lays her egg in your hand, she'll stick her beak in your ear and she'll whisper softly, ah, and you'll know you love her because she's your old duck.
Friend is his duck.
Quack, quack.
Oh, a duck is well known for its pluck.
Quack, quack.
If a burglar breaks in, he'll chase him back. Scare him away with a spine-chilling.
Oh.
'Cause you can get a very nasty suck if you muck about with a duck.
Quack, quack.
Oh, a man's best friend is his duck.
Quack, quack. All together now.
Quack, 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 quack. Oh, a man's best friend is his duck.
Welcome to Double the Drop, everybody. And here we are back with Samantha and Peter, our winners for today. And last week's champion with his champion's hat on. Let's welcome back Crispin. Oh, hello, Frank. There, that's it. Make us feel better. He's not nervous, he's just petrified. Right, you take the first one, Samantha. You're taking the yellow ones. Blue and green. Time then to go over this way and play Double or Drop. Start with the champion, Crispin. And, of course, the rules is always the same. I ask you lots of questions. Every time you get an answer, you get a load of prizes. If you get the wrong answer, you get a cabbage. 3 cabbages, you're out of the game. If you drop anything on the ground like this... Oh, very good, John. Then you get a klaxon noise and you get another cabbage. So 3 cabbages, you're out. Here's our champion, Crispin. You take the envelope, Crispin. I'll take the questions. We come to the first one, and I hope it's going to be a nice, easy one for you to start and keep you nice and relaxed. Are you ready? What colour is a ruby?
Red.
Red. OK, red. He just said it. Red. He's got the first one right there. Let's take your questions out. All right, take the envelope, and here we go. All right. Peter, what colour is an emerald?
Green.
Green, right. More presents aside, Valerie. And let's see that Samantha can get her first question right. Would you like to hold the envelope? And I'll take the questions out. There we are. Here comes your first question. What colour is a sapphire?
Blue.
Blue. All right, let's give a round of applause. They got all their first questions right. So, nice and easy so far. But here we go with your next question. Crispin, what rank is a policeman with 3 stripes on his arm?
Sergeant.
Sergeant, he said that with such confidence. All right, this side now, and to the blue questions for you, young Peter. Here we are. Who were the authors of the 4 Gospels in the New Testament?
Matthew, Mark, Luke and John.
Quite right. Another one. Oh, we're doing well, and over to you. And which one have we got the yellow ones for you? And your question is, what is a tandem? A tandem is...
A 3-seater bicycle.
How many?
3 seats.
I'm afraid it's 2. I have to take your first answer. I'm sorry, my love. Samantha, and first cabbage over this side, Valerie. All right, 1 cabbage as we go to the green questions, and time for you, Crispin, now. What is a Portuguese man of war? Quiet, please.
Jellyfish.
A pardon?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish, quite right. Our champion's doing well. No cabbages yet. Let's see how Peter can do with the next one. What would you expect to see growing in a paddy field?
Rice.
Rice, OK. Paddy is the Malaysian term for rice, hence we get the name. And over this side now to your question. And whose head can be seen on the back of a £5 note? The back of a £5 note. You know who it is?
Wellington.
Well done, the Duke of Wellington. So no cabbages. We got one cabbage, though, for Samantha at the end, and no cabbages for the lads. Right, champ, let's get your one now. And here's your question. What is a unicorn?
It's a horse with a horn.
With a horn, where's the horn?
On his forehead.
On his forehead, quite right. Our champion is doing very, very well indeed. And now let's see your question, Peter. Water, water, everywhere, not any drop to drink, or water, water, everywhere, nor any drop to drink. That's a very famous quotation. Which was the correct one, the first one or the second one? I.e., not any drop to drink or nor any drop to drink.
Nor any drop.
Nor any drop to drink. Are they doing well this evening? My goodness, that came from the Ancient Mariner. Right, one cabbage only to you, Samantha. And here's your question now. In the Bible, for disobeying the Lord and looking back, what happened to Lot's wife?
She turned into a pillar of salt.
Turned into a pillar of salt. Right. You're having a... Poor Valerie's getting more excited than anybody today. Right, now we come to the trickier questions. Why, what name is a male swan called? A male swan.
Gander.
A what?
Gander.
No, a cob. So here we have the first cabbage. The first cabbage. The blue questions over this side. Whose name is most commonly associated with the discovery of radium? Radium. Anybody out there know? Marie Curie, Madame Curie. So there's one cabbage each. All right, Samantha, you're back in good... Oh, you've got a lot there. I hope you don't drop anything, because you've got another cabbage if you do. Oh. Whose fault was that?
Well, it wasn't really mine.
It wasn't really yours. Was it? It was Valerie's fault. No cabbages, just one for Valerie to take home with her. Right. What liquid is sometimes called quicksilver?
Don't know.
You don't know? It's called mercury. Another cabbage then for Samantha. One to go for you, Samantha. Now it's really hotting up now. Really hotting up. Between which two cities does the M1 run, i.e. the top and the bottom? It passes through a lot of cities and bypasses them, but between which two cities is the M1?
London and York.
York? No, it's London and Leeds. Another cabbage for our champion, making him on 2 cabbages now. How many cabbages have you got? Just one. He's doing well, is Peter. OK, here we go. A nice question coming up. What is the capital of Turkey?
Istanbul.
No, it's Ankara. Another cabbage here. Another cabbage here. It's 2 cabbages each. The tension is getting too much. Right. Your question then, Samantha. In British history, who was the chief leader of the campaign for the abolition of slavery, which was first dealt with in Parliament in 1789? Who was the leader of the campaign for the abolition of slavery?
Don't know that.
You don't know that one? The answer is William Wilberforce. I'm afraid that's your 3rd cabbage. So let's say thank you very much and goodbye, and thanks for playing to Samantha. All right, give her a round of applause. Right, you walk off that way, love. No klaxons. And Valerie, you'd like to help her off because her Crackerjack pen's over that side. Thank you very much. Now, it's all happening. Now, we've got 2 cabbages each. 2 cabbages each. I'm going to ask one question as a sudden death question. One, because we're running out of time, and so I can't go to both of you with a question each. All right, so it's one question. The first one to answer, what is sometimes called Adam's ale?
Adam's apple.
Adam's ale. That was, he gave me an answer of Adam's apple, which is incorrect. You know what Adam's ale is? No, it's water. I'll have to ask another one. Here's another one, then. Who wrote the book Watership Down?
Richard Adams.
Richard Adams. That means our champion is still the champion. There he is. Right, let's dump those on the floor there. Just put them down. Well done. And bad luck to Peter over there. Of course, he'll be getting his Crackerjack pen. And let's have a look. Crispin, 2nd week champion. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll give you one of the albums of the goodies. That's their album. And Mud's as well, all right? And you can take your pick from something else towards the end of the programme. All right, everybody. And here we are. I'll tell you what. It was a great game today. A great game it is. Time for this week's finale coming up on your screens now.
Oh, le Comte de Beauville, a French count coming in to see me. Oh, I wonder what he wants. Nell, let him in, Nell.